What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the possibility of an Order 66 DLC season for Battlefront 2. But before we get fully into this video, let me know down in the comments section below what DLC seasons you would like to see in Battlefront 2, and also if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with all Battlefront 2 content and other Star Wars games. But now onto the topic of this video. So I think, and a lot of people seem to think, that an Order 66 DLC season for Battlefront 2 would be a really good idea, and it could add some really cool maps and heroes and possibly game modes to Battlefront 2. If there was going to be an Order 66 game mode, I think that there should be 2 heroes coming to the game, with 1 possible new game mode and then new locations which would vary. But everyone has their own takes on what should be in a DLC season. So make sure, like I said before, to let me know what you would want in an Order 66 DLC season. For me, I think the 2 heroes that should come to Star Wars Battlefront 2 through an Order 66 DLC season are Mace Windu and Anakin Skywalker. Now, I know a lot of people might have a problem with Anakin Skywalker being a villain in Star Wars Battlefront 2, but let's not forget, he did spend quite a bit of time as Anakin Skywalker while he was Darth Sidious's apprentice before Obi-Wan chopped him up, left him to die in lava, and then he was put into the Darth Vader suit. I also think with Anakin being a villain in Battlefront 2, it crosses off the issue that Disney and Lucasfilm have of Anakin Skywalker going up against Darth Vader. But then you have the issue of them being on the same team, so there really is no good way around it that will please everyone. But I feel like Mace Windu versus Anakin Skywalker in an Order 66 DLC season would make fans very happy. A lot of people want to see Mace Windu, a lot of people want to see Anakin Skywalker, and I really want to see those 2 duel it out in Star Wars Battlefront 2. The reason I have chosen Mace Windu as the hero to come to Battlefront 2 through an Order 66 DLC season is because he is the main character who gets killed, which sets Order 66 in motion. You do have other Jedi with Mace Windu while he goes to take down Palpatine, but Mace is the strongest and he is the last stand-in against Palpatine before he is eventually killed, which sets Order 66 in motion. The reason I have chosen Anakin Skywalker to be the villain to come to Battlefront 2 through the Order 66 DLC season is because he is a key part of Order 66 actually happening. He is the guy who leads the Jedi to Palpatine for Palpatine to take them out, and he is also probably the main reason that Mace Windu gets killed. If Anakin Skywalker didn't chop off Mace Windu's hand, which led to Mace Windu dropping his lightsaber so that his defense was gone so Palpatine could finish him off, Mace Windu probably would have killed Chancellor Palpatine or Darth Sidious and end everything before Order 66 even gets started. So I think seeing Anakin Skywalker versus Mace Windu in Battlefront 2 in an Order 66 DLC season would be absolutely fantastic, and the blue and purple lightsaber clashing would just, oh man, I really want that to happen now. As for a game mode which could come to Battlefront through an Order 66 DLC season, I think that Order 66 would make for a very good game mode itself. I think it would work kind of like Hero Hunt, but only with 1 villain available in the game mode. That would be Anakin Skywalker. And alongside Anakin Skywalker in this game mode, attacking the Jedi Temple would be 501st Clone Troopers or Vader's Fist. So Anakin and the 501st would go up against a couple of Jedi heroes that are going to be in Star Wars Battlefront 2. For now, the only Jedi we know of from the Clone Wars era to be in Battlefront 2 is Yoda, but if EA and DICE add more Jedi to the game through DLC seasons throughout the game's lifetime, you could have 3 or 4 Jedi going up against Anakin Skywalker and the 501st clones. Now, a lot of people might think 4 Jedi against Anakin and clones, that's a little bit OP, but the heroes in Battlefront 2 are a lot weaker than they were in the first Battlefront game, so I feel like 7 or so clones and Anakin Skywalker versus 4 Jedi would be a pretty fair fight. Because in Battlefront 2, if heroes run on their own and get outnumbered by normal infantry, they do tend to die. They can take down a few of the normal infantry, but the sheer power of the infantry in Battlefront 2 tends to overwhelm a single hero on their own. I think the game mode could also be made into multi-stage, because I feel like throughout different stages, maybe the Jedi could defend certain areas of the temple while the beacon or message telling Jedi not to return to the temple is getting uploaded, while Anakin and the 501st clones try to defeat the Jedi and stop that message from being completely uploaded, warning other Jedi not to return. But as for locations that could arrive in an Order 66 DLC game mode, we could see locations like the Jedi Temple, which would make for really cool battles. The Jedi Temple is an absolutely beautiful building, so imagine seeing that in Star Wars Battlefront 2, while forces and Jedi and Sith battle it out inside of there. I would really love to see the Jedi Temple as a map, or a few maps, depending on the sizes of the game mode that take place within the temple. You could also see a space map come through an Order 66 DLC game mode, and that space map could be similar to the opening scene of Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin and Obi-Wan have to fly through the sort of space battlefield to get inside of General Grievous's Star Destroyer to rescue Chancellor Palpatine. So you could have the Jedi Temple map, a space map above Coruscant, and then Ear and Dice could even add the Chancellor's office or the Senate building as a map to Battlefront 2 for hero game modes, like Heroes vs Villains. Because like I said earlier on, Mace Windu doesn't go on his own to take down Palpatine, he takes a couple of Jedi with him to battle it out with the Sith Lord. So maybe we could see a Heroes vs Villains map within the Chancellor's office or the Senate building, including the Chancellor's office, to remind us of that fight between the Jedi and Sidious within Chancellor Palpatine's office. I think those maps could be really cool and a lot of fans could enjoy them, battling it out within iconic locations from the Star Wars movies. That is just something I put together quite quickly as a rough outline for an Order 66 DLC season within Star Wars Battlefront 2. I know a lot of people want to see an Order 66 game mode, so let me know down in the comment section below what you think of my idea, and also let me know what you would like to see in an Order 66 DLC season. Make sure to smash a like on this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars Battlefront 2 and other Star Wars games. Other than that, may the Force be with you.